In May 2025, India launched unexpected strikes on multiple sites in Pakistan under Operation Synindor. Pakistan retaliated, prompting India to target at least 9 Pakistani air bases. In response, Pakistan fired several Fate 2 short-range ballistic missiles. Before the conflict could escalate further with more destructive weapons, the United States intervened, enforcing a ceasefire. India views its strikes on Pakistan's key air bases as a strategic advantage. However, questions persist. Why didn't Pakistan's defense systems, such as the HQ-9, intercept the attacks? Was this a failure, or is there another explanation? Following India's 2019 Balakot airstrike, Pakistan recognized the need to bolster its air defense capabilities and acquired the HQ-9, a Chinese-made high-altitude, long-range surface-to-air missile system. The HQ-9 can engage aircraft, cruise missiles, drones, and certain ballistic missiles with an operational range of approximately 200 kilometers depending on the variant, and is designed to intercept threats at high altitudes. The number of HQ-9 batteries Pakistan has received or is currently operating remains unclear. Beyond the HQ-9, Pakistan's air defense includes the HQ-16FE, a Chinese medium-range system for shorter-range threats, supported by a radar network covering low to high altitudes to detect and track various aerial threats. Pakistan's defense capabilities are enhanced by electronic warfare systems that can jam or disrupt enemy aircraft, drones, and missiles. Additionally, Pakistan has incorporated artificial intelligence and space-based technologies to improve the speed and precision of detecting and countering missile or aircraft threats. Pakistan claims these systems have achieved soft kills against multiple Indian-launched BrahMos missiles and Israeli-made Harop drones. While these defenses appear robust on paper, they face limitations in real-world combat and are not fully effective against all attack types. A key vulnerability, particularly in the HQ-9 system, is its inability to effectively counter air-to-ground missile attacks, a common weakness in air defense systems globally. In the May 2025 attacks, India primarily deployed air-launched supersonic and cruise missiles, including the BrahMos and Storm Shadow. These weapons are difficult to detect, and their air launch adds complexity, making them harder to track and intercept. Additionally, the close proximity and long shared border between India and Pakistan result in short, unpredictable flight times for air-to-ground missiles, leaving minimal reaction time for defenses. Pakistan and India share a 3,323 kilometers border with military units at some points just kilometers apart. Even the farthest point within Pakistan is only about 1,000 kilometers from the Indian border, a relatively short distance for incoming attacks. Given the BrahMos missile's speed of Mach 2.8 to 3, it would take just 16-20 minutes to reach Pakistan's farthest point, and even less time for closer targets. The short distances drastically reduce missile flight times, severely limiting the reaction window for Pakistan's defense systems. Pakistan's HQ-9 air defense system is optimized for high-altitude threats or missiles launched from longer distances, but it struggles significantly against close-range, low-flying, high-speed attacks. For instance, a BrahMos missile launched from 5,200 kilometers away would give Pakistani radars and defenses mere seconds to detect, track, and intercept it. Hardly enough time to react. For example, Sarat Air Base, about 200 kilometers from the Indian border, and Chaklala, even closer, could be struck in under 2 minutes if India launches from across the border. A missile traveling 3 times the speed of sound poses a challenge that even the world's top air defense systems would struggle to counter in such a short time frame. Even Israel's Iron Dome, one of the world's most advanced defense systems, cannot achieve a 100% interception rate against basic Hamas rockets, particularly when multiple rockets are launched simultaneously or from very short ranges. The challenge intensifies with advanced Indian supersonic missiles like the BrahMos fired in large volleys, making it nearly impossible for Pakistan's HQ-9 system to intercept everyone. Similarly, advanced systems like Russia's S-400 or the US's THAAD, while powerful, are not infallible. The close proximity between Pakistan and India also complicates defense for India, as its S-400 system struggles to intercept Pakistan's tactical weapons, such as artillery rockets, short-range ballistic missiles, and cruise missiles with ranges of 7,700 kilometers. The S-400 is a formidable air defense system, but it struggles to counter short-range tactical missiles launched in large numbers. Even Russia, equipped with the S-400, has failed to completely shield itself from Ukrainian attacks. The reality is clear. No air defense system is infallible, especially against a nearby adversary. Recognizing this, Pakistan doesn't solely depend on air defense systems. It disperses and fortifies critical assets, employs mobile missile launchers and radar systems for rapid strikes, and relocates them to evade retaliation. Using motorways as runways for fighter jets adds operational flexibility, ensuring air power remains viable even if air bases are attacked or compromised. Pakistan also adopts a deterrence through counterattack strategy, relying on the threat of swift, powerful retaliation to dissuade enemy aggression. In simple terms, Pakistan's strategy is, if you attack, we'll strike back even harder, so think twice before trying. This deterrence approach often stops enemies from acting, even when they have the means and opportunity, due to the fear of severe retaliation. By constantly enhancing its offensive capabilities and acquiring new weapons, Pakistan bolsters its security. No defense system in the world is foolproof, so sometimes the best defense is a powerful counterattack. To mitigate these vulnerabilities, Pakistan employs a multi-layered strategy beyond air defenses. It disperses and hardens critical assets, uses mobile missile launchers and radars for rapid strikes and relocation to evade retaliation, and leverages motorways as runways for fighter jets to maintain air power if air bases are compromised. This flexibility enhances resilience during conflicts like the May 2025 clashes, where India's Operation Synindor targeted multiple Pakistani sites, prompting Pakistan's retaliation with Fate 2 missiles. India's subsequent strikes on 9 Pakistani air bases were seen as a strategic advantage, but U.S. intervention enforced a ceasefire before escalation. Pakistan also invests in emerging technologies such as hypersonic missiles and advanced surveillance drones to counter India's growing capabilities. Cyber warfare is another focus, with both nations developing offensive and defensive cyber units to disrupt critical infrastructure, communications, or command systems. However, the close proximity and high-speed nature of modern weaponry make early warning and response times critical challenges for both sides. The nuclear dimension further complicates the India-Pakistan dynamic. Both nations possess nuclear arsenals, and Pakistan's doctrine of full-spectrum deterrence includes tactical nuclear weapons to counter India's conventional superiority. This raises the stakes, as any miscalculation could escalate rapidly. Confidence-building measures, such as hotline communications and agreements on pre-notifying missile tests, aim to reduce risks, but tensions persist due to historical rivalries, territorial disputes, and frequent cross-border incidents. Ultimately, Pakistan's strategy blends advanced technology, flexible tactics, and deterrence through assured retaliation. While no defense is impenetrable, especially against a neighboring adversary, Pakistan's focus on offensive capabilities, mobility, and nuclear deterrence seeks to offset vulnerabilities and maintain strategic balance in a volatile region. Now, if you like this video, check out this next video right here.